This is going up really late, but I gotta still do it anyway. Greetings, geeks and gigarellas. It is me. I'm back for High School Musical, the musical, the series. I believe, penultimate episode, the tech rehearsal. So, wow. Spoiler alert, if you guys haven't seen the episode, go watch it and come back and tell me what you think in the comments down below. Now, this episode, we start off with the aftermath of the fire. Because we find out that yes, indeed, it was the projector in the AV room that Miss Jen and the robotics teacher were using. Was their projector that started it. And what they did when they discovered it was they woke up, discovered it, pulled the fire alarm, and then yeeted themselves out of the building. And what ended up happening was the sets were completely destroyed, and most of the costumes were. If not for the fire, then for the sprinklers that put out the fire. So our team is kind of screwed. Also, the area is being quarantined off by the firefighters. Yeah, they're kind of screwed. They're like, okay, we need a new location. So they run by a couple different places, and then finally they reach the El Paso Theater. But Miss Jen is kind of hesitant about it, but she does it anyway for the show to go on. And they try to do a tech rehearsal. They have Nini and Ricky go in the back and just rehearse the lines. And so they have EJ and Carlos stand in for Gabrielle and Troy. And things are going weird. The lighting isn't working. The sound system was working, but they broke it thanks to Courtney's awesome voice. Big Red's trying to do his best to do the tech stuff, but he's no Macius. Inside reference there for all you Rise fans. Things are going tough. So Miss Jen decides, hey, take a break. I need to collect myself and basically have a breakdown. Ashlyn even comes in to console her, give her some crystals, and Miss Jen is severely freaking out. Then she goes backstage at the theater and gets surprised by one of the mannequins, passes out, and then has a dream sequence featuring Lucas, the guy who played Ryan in the OG High School Musical, because come to find out, Miss Jen had a crush on him. He was the only one of the cast that actually talked to her. And we also find out another interesting thing about Miss Jen. She wasn't just a nameless extra. She also had one line, offering someone an apple, which could be someone's footing in the door. It's not much, but it's a little something that could lead to bigger things. But ultimately, the reason why we don't know who she is because they cut her. And apparently that has started some deep-seated insecurities in Miss Jen. And together with Lucas, she works through this awesome original song dance number. And it just has me thinking, where the hell has this dude been? He's so talented. He was one of my favorites back in the day. And I'm surprised he hasn't done more. I'd like to see him do more. He has a contractually obligated cameo, which was awesome. then Miss Jen gets a boost of confidence and figures out what she's going to do, which it apparently involves going to East High. Yeah, so that was the main part about the episode. There was some subplot stuff. Gina was not in the episode at all, but apparently, because she's been dealing with some family stuff, and apparently her mom might have to move a day early. So, not great. But while she's away, Ricky and Nene grow closer. And through some cute back and forth, we actually find out that her name isn't Nene. Her name is Nina. But little Wiki, growing up in kindergarten, couldn't pronounce his A's, so he called her Nene. And it stuck. And also, apparently, growing up, everyone called him Witchet. But she was the first one to call him Ricky. And that stuck. That's kind of cute. And they almost kiss. Which, I hate to say it, but they are going the triangle angle. And honestly, I am starting to ship Nene and Ricky again. Nikki, I guess you could say. But I still more ship Ricky with Gina. But, also we had a thing with EJ where EJ found out about that they still have the audition notes. And he finds out the reason why he didn't get Troy is because he wasn't emoting enough, which really messes with him. And also, this episode continues to lower my opinion of EJ. He pulls it up a tiny bit at the end with Carlos, but where he actually acknowledges Carlos and his contributions. But still, I don't have a great opinion on EJ. There's also a subplot with Courtney where everyone finds out that she sings and that she's a jack of all trades, and that ends not where you'd think, because you'd think that it would be with her pursuing her music, but it ends with her being like, okay, Nene told me about this awesome school that she wants to go to, but she's not going to apply for it, and I felt a rush on stage, and if I feel that rush, she must feel it too, and I don't want to deny her of that. So if she's not going to apply for it, I'm going to apply for it for her, which is interesting. But anyway, it was another really good episode. Loved the cameo and the accompanied music number. Can't wait for the, I think, finale next week. That'll be interesting, especially because we already know that it's going to be season 2, so how are they going to set that up, considering that this is all culminating in the musical? So, are they going to try to adapt the sequel? Maybe actually give it a proper good sequel? Who knows? We'll see. Thank you guys for watching. Till next time, and beyond. And now our show is over. By show, I mean review.